Hi, I'm back with part 3, just finishing off a few things that we started before. So the first thing I need to do is finish off some of these booklets. So these were finished, these little bags here, so they're ready to go. This one and this one is finished, tuck spot here and tuck spot there. And this was finished, this pocket here as well. And this one I forgot to, I was going to stitch on a little piece of trim, so why don't we do that, and then that one's done. Have some other things prepared here so we can go quite quickly. So let me just slide this along so you can see. Okay, just make sure my thread's long enough. Okay, right, which one was it? This one. And where's my piece of trim gone? There you are. So I'll just stitch that on there. And remember, this was going to be like a little journaling spot that you can just clip in. So I think I was going to glue this in somewhere. Okay, that done. Oh, can't cut my threads off today. I know some people like to leave them long. I just like cutting them off. So that one's done. Put that in the done pile over here. That's something different. Okay, what have I got going on here? Oh, so first of all, I thought the first thing I thought was that I liked this trim here. So I think I'll go ahead and glue that. Grab some paper. Okay. Excuse me. Okay. Glue that one, and then I might oh, excuse me, choking. So I'll just glue that there. Like so. And then I think I might give it a stitch just down one end. Okay. Trim off the excess. Maybe it's better if I turn it that way. Threads, goodbye. Okay, and up here. Now the next thing I thought was I wanted to put here this as a pocket. So let's put that there, and I think I'll stitch that. I'll probably stitch it down the center as well. I think that's probably the best idea. So let's just put it in place. I've got these great quilters clips to hold things. My sister got me onto those. So I'll hold it in place, and then I'm going to stitch around, and I will back stitch just to be sure. So just cut that off. Now, just very carefully hold that back and trim the excess. Okay, and then I'm just going to stitch down the middle just to be sure. Okay. Oops, I cut that. Okay, and then my next job is to just make sure it all folds nicely. Okay, and my next job is to, I prepared all these pieces of paper. Just make sure they're all even. I'm just going to stitch across the top here. I might just put one of those great clips. Stitch across the top, and then I'll stitch. Oh, actually, I could do it directly. Let's get a piece of trim. And let me see, I have another basket, yet another basket of goodies here. And I think I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I think I'll use, oh, I like that one. But that's all white, so maybe not that one. I'll put something that's in between, a bit of that one. So I'll just cut a piece like that. And I think I might put a strip of something underneath. Something like this. Yes, that goes. So I might put, just trim it. Put this there. Just trim it down, and then just place it along the top there. Put that in the middle. Actually, I might put it a little bit higher, and then actually I could clip that while I'm at it. That's better, and then it will be easier. And I'll put this one. The wrong side, yes, that's the correct side, and then I'll get this clip and clip it to hold that. Won't be perfect, but when is it ever perfect? Okay, and then I'm just going to hopefully stitch through all of that in the middle. And I don't want that to be right flush to the edge. Just cut a bit off. And just go back a few times. So trim off the threads. Okay, so this is, so it's like a little journaling book. You have pages to write on. You also have a pocket here where you can slip something in. What do I have on hand? So you can slip something in there, and you can also put something in there, which is really cute. How cool is that? So that one's done. Put that in the done pile. The next thing was, this is very simple. All I'm going to do is I just tore pages. I actually just, I'll show you, give you an idea. I put my, just close that. Put my pages on top, kind of tried to eyeballed it to have an even edge, and then I tore it there, then I turned it around and tore it there. And so it was a really quick way to prepare my pages. And again, here I would like to put some sort of trim. I'm thinking possibly a little piece of that one where I do the stitching. So I'll just put that there because I think that's pretty. And let's see if I can take it up without shifting everything. I'll just put that on for a second because I have to move my sewing machine so you can see. Okay. Okay, here we go. And there we go. Now you could use a contrasting thread if you want to, like a dark brown or a dark grey, but today I'm just using an ecru sort of off-white sort of thread. So that's that one done. If you wanted, you could put some washi across there if that bothers you. The next, what's next? This one I was just going to put the pocket in like I did on the other one, so similar method. So maybe this time I'll stitch it. No, I think I'll start over here. Just bring you over so you can see. So this is going to be a pocket, double-sided pocket. Let me just stitch it and then I'll tell you what I thought. Okay, first I'll trim off the excess. Threads everywhere. Okay, then I want to turn it over and trim this other excess off, because I don't want that. And I need to stitch it down the middle. Okay. Okay, so that's that one. Stitch it down the middle, and then I thought you can put tags in there. This one's probably just a little bit too big. Yeah. What about this one? No, that one's too big. So you could put tags in there, but I also thought it would be nice. Now, where did I put them? I have to get up. Just a second. Sorry guys. Let's see, not finding anything that I wanted. Where did I put those other things? Oh, here. I put it away. So what I did yesterday was I have some old letters and things, so I printed them up on I don't normally tea dye, but I did when I first started, and so I had some tea dyed papers, and I thought I would tea dye for these because look at the effect. So they look really old, and they're just old letters printed on the tea dyed paper. I know lots of ladies do that, so I think I had printed some smaller versions of things. So I thought this little thing here would be really cool with just a little journaling piece in there. So let me see what I've got. So those could be good. They're all big. I don't want the big ones, I want the little ones. Oh yes, these are good. These. Oh, look how many I did. So many. That one. Okay. Why don't I make a choice? I'll cut out one of these. These are from the New York Public Library, these ones. I have some beautiful Italian antique letters with the most beautiful writing in them. I am going to scan those and include those in some of the kits as well. I have I can make so many kits. I have so much stuff. So I will be making more. So basically my idea was you could just fold that into 3 like that, and then this one might be too tall, and slip it in there as a journaling spot, but that one's too tall, so I need to get a skinnier one, maybe that one. So you see, or maybe that, maybe one of these. So I'm building myself up to start making some more journals. I haven't made any since May, really, because all the journals that I sold in June I'd made in May, and I just slowly put them in my shop. Okay, this one's going to be good. So fold it in 3 and tuck it in there. That's better, like so. So maybe I'll choose one for the other side. Oh, I like the colour of this one. Or do I like that one more? Maybe I like that. Or one of, oh yes, what about this one? So we'll cut that. And I think I'll keep these little strips of tea-dyed paper because they can be good in collaging. Feeling very bland today, like very quiet, and maybe I'm just relaxed, I don't know. I don't know what it is, must be Sunday. And I'm finally feeling like I can do a few things that I hadn't been able to do before because I had to do some other stuff, urgent things. Slide that one in there. And you've got 2 journaling spots, and you could also journal here, whatever you like. So that's just an idea, that one. And you could stick a picture there, whatever you like, because it's quite plain. So let's move these out of the way. Put all those strips in my trusty collector's basket of bits and bobs. Okay, next we'll do this one. This one I was meant to put a little bit of trim, so let's cut a bit of this trim here, and I'll just stitch that on, and then I'll show you what I wanted to do here. So we'll stitch that on. Move those over there. Just trying to do different alternatives to the books that I made quite a while ago. Not the latest ones. The one that I had done in the Santa one. Actually, I'll just get it because this is one of the first ones I made. Where is it? I'll put it over there. Didn't? Oh, here it is. See, this was one of my original ones where I had collaged like that and made little books. So to do something different with this type of format made with the old book pages, we'll go over it at the end, just some different options. So that's stitched. Just trim the threads. Okay, so with this one I thought I'd just do a little collage where one could journal. Just grab another piece of scrap paper for gluing because I seem to have lost my other one now. How did I was going to put this one first. Okay. Because I like to be able to see my torn edges. Glue that in there. Then I was going to put this one. And let's glue this one here. Okay. And then my last bit was this gorgeous piece. I was just going to put that there, and you've got a nice little spot there to journal on. That way I think I was going to put it that way. So you can write all over that. That'd be lovely. And here I was just going to leave that side plain because I thought you could put a picture there. It'd be nice to put a picture there. Or you could pin something like that there. Would be nice. And it could be another journaling spot and you could put a picture behind. Or you could do a flip up. Maybe you could do a flip up. Maybe print out one of the images smaller, one of my postcards, and then have a flip up and have even more journaling space. So that was just a different, so it's kind of like a little folder sort of thing. And you can also journal on the back as well, or put a picture as well. And then then I just had to do these tags, I think. And then we'd finish that series. So I was going to put some blue trim. This is a vintage trim on this one. Thought that would look pretty, and I like to stitch it. So I just put it through like so, and then eyeball it a bit that it's sort of more or less the same, and then I just get into my machine, can you see there, and just quickly go backwards and forwards a few times. So that one's done. So I just trim off my threads, and that's done. And then these ones I was thinking something lacy, and so I have my basket here. Let's see, something lacy, not too thick. I think I like, oh, I like that one. That one's good in tags, this type, if you can find that. I think I'll do that one in both because I like it. So put that in the machine, backwards and forwards, cut my threads, and then another piece, move my basket out of the way. And then I had one last thing to show you in this video, and I've still got more videos to do. Huh. It's a very video day. Okay, so that is done, and of course you can do a little bit of collaging on the back of that if you want to, or you can just leave it plain for writing. So the one last thing I wanted to do, it fell on the ground, was I have a lot of scraps of paper. So my thoughts were to put a pocket in here. So again, this is like going to be like a folder, a journaling sort of folder, similar to this one here, where you can put these sorts of things in. So that's fairly simple, nothing too complex, but always using a bit of a little bit of a scrapbooking paper, and then my printables from pack 1. And of course you can embellish it more, but this is just to add a few little interesting things into journals without taking too much time. And I think these faux lace pockets are lovely. And then we'll just go down the centre there. That's about it. Okay. Oh, and the other bit, I had a little leftover piece, because we don't want to throw anything out, do we? So I had a little leftover piece that I thought I would just glue on the back there. So I just pinned it to remind myself, clipped it to remind myself. So take it off, put some glue on. And there you have it. It's all glued in, and he's looking a little bit sad and boring, but I just thought, oh, I know, I wanted to put a little bit of trim or a little scrap piece of fabric. Let's have a look. There's lots of little pieces. Oh, I know. Oh, that might be too big. That might be too big. Let's see. This is my little junky bag of things. Maybe a piece of this. Do we like that? No. I should have done that first. I'll just have to be careful not to catch my... That's too bright. Oh, I like this one. This one's a good one. So let's just cut some of this here. It's very grungy. And I'm just going to put it, rather than putting it in the middle, I'll put it up higher. There's no rules. Put it up higher. And I always like the little bit of lace. Or do I want to put it up the top? No, on the side. So just move this over. It's a bit hard to maneuver things sometimes. I put the grungy bit on the inside. Okay, got it. Where's my pedal? Got it. So just, we'll do a quick summary of things that we've done with the printouts and also in the journals. So basically you can make little folders with journaling spots, and of course that's white. Look at that, that's so pretty. So that's really cool. You could also stitch on some pages there as well, or put a little booklet in there, whatever you like. And that's just done with a scrap piece of paper, and really not too much hard work there at all. So you can do plenty of those. Here's a little journaling sort of spot, and you can put a photograph, and it's really pretty and sweet. And then another one with pockets, created with this beautiful border. And then there's trim decorating. This is the postcard from the printout, and then you can put some real lace and things on there as well. Then you can make, not that one, this was just a strip of scrapbook paper, so I just decorated it with the doily, a little bit of the scanned trim, and then some journaling or list making sort of papers. Then this is one that you can, let's get the journal here, you could glue down onto the page like so, or glue it there and have a tuck spot, and then you can open it out and have writing on there. I think that's really pretty. That's really cool. I think I'm going to make more of those. And then you can make, of course, regular pockets and split the doily like I did there, and so you can slip your tag in there. I think that's very pretty, and that can also be glued around there and then have a tuck spot behind. And then this was, if you recall, a paper bag, and then with a pocket. So you also decorated with the printed doily, and this was just a stamped bag. Oh, here's another one of these. So this was in the kit. That's not. This is in the kit. And then inside, this is in the kit, and then just a whole lot of papers for journaling and 2 pockets. So again, if you remember, we have a pocket here. Okay, and then I did another bag just with a pretty doily on it. Looks really sweet, and of course it's thin, it's not thick, so, and it looks so pretty on a page, so that's great. And then tags, you can make tags galore. So I put some of the light trim in on the back of that, and then stuck an image over the top, and these were both from, this was the border, and this is one of my postcards that I have that I scanned, and then this is the doily from the kit as well, and a bit of Tim Holtz and some antique hemp. And then obviously in your journal you can use the bigger printouts as pages, so just fold them in half and use them as pages, Or you can, what did I do in this one? You can use them as tip-ins, like folded over. You can use them as pages like this one. And you can also, the postcards, you could glue one like this and journal over the top of them. The white parts, you can just decorate a page with a doily. This one will be coming in a future pack. And where was the one? And this will also be coming in a future pack. You can also stick them behind and write on them. So, and they're just really pretty. They add that extra element to your journals. So thank you for watching. I'll be back again. I've still got quite a few more videos to make today. I don't know if I'll put them all up. And have a great Sunday. Bye.